Hinduism is full of colorful and vibrant celebrations, and Thaipusam is no exception. For one weekend every year in late January, there is a massive celebration of the Hindu god Murugan's defeat over the demons with a spear. To celebrate, people sacrifice themselves with the physical burden of bodily piercing and carrying jugs of milk on their heads as a sacrifice to the gods. I just so happened to be in one of Malaysia's largest Hindu shrines devoted to Murugan for the Thaipusam celebration, and here's how it went.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to Kuala Lumpur. Today is a massive Hindu holiday called Thaipusam, and we're in Kuala Lumpur here at the Batu Caves, which is one of the most significant Hindu temples outside of India. So let's head to the Batu Caves and see all of the celebrations for the god Murugan and his defeat over the demons here at the colorful Batu Caves, and check out some of the dancing and the cultural festivals around this Hindu holiday. Alright guys, so I just got to Batu Caves, and I guess today is a massive holiday for the Hindus. It's Thaipusam, and so there's just tons of people here. It's like a whole carnival fair atmosphere. You have these festival rides. Right now there's this parade going on behind me, and so this is a really unique experience being here during a holiday for the Hindus. So let's walk around and just see all the celebrations that are happening for Thaipusam. Been one of the most chaotic things I've done, but we just came through this big archway that leads you to the Batu Caves, and I've joined the parade a bit here, and we're just marching and they're dancing and drumming towards the caves. Probably the worst day to take you to Batu Caves because it is just absolute chaos here. There's just all these parades, there's so much drumming, there's so much noise. I don't even know if you can hear me right now, I'm just like shouting. But we've been walking through the streets here, there's all these parades, all these people spinning around with these altars on them, and then there are these guys that have fish hooks in their backs that are dragging these altars by the skin of their back, which is just insane. So I guess this Thaipusam is known to be like a piercing festival, and it's celebrating some lord of the Hindus here. And so all of the Hindus in the Kuala Lumpur region are coming here to Batu Caves to celebrate, to give their offerings. There's a lot I don't understand about it, but it's just crazy, it's chaotic, it's really wild to see. But again, to actually show you what Batu Caves is like, it's probably not the best day for it because it is just chaos. And you have this massive golden Hindu god statue, and then you have these colorful rainbow stairs that take you up into the Batu Caves. And today the stairs are just packed with people, so I'm gonna try to work my way up into the cave to show you guys that, but who knows with this festival going on. Crazy, so loud, so interesting to see, but I think I'm going to try to get in this really long line to head up the stairs of the Batu Cave, so it could take a while, but it'll be interesting to see what's going on up inside the caves. Almost an hour to go about 100 feet here, but we've just made it to the base of the stairs, and there's this beautiful, colorful arch with all these Hindu gods, and then these stairs are usually, they're colored, all these beautiful colors. You can see it a little bit in here, but most of the stairs you won't see the colors because there's just so many people. But then for the festival here, they have all of the altars. They're going up the middle here. The rest of the people, we're going to go up these stairs here. I don't know how some of these people are ever going to get their shoes back. We're almost at the entrance to the cave here, and it's just packed with people. Finally made it up the stairs here, so I've spent about 2 hours in this massive crowd trying to get up to the caves here, but we've made it to these huge limestone caves of the Batu Caves here, and this is, in the late 1800s, they built some Hindu shrines here, and it's become one of the most popular Hindu shrines outside of India, and it's dedicated to the god Murugan. So let's head in here and check out some of these Hindu shrines, and then also curious to see what's going on with all the festival here. It might still take a while to get in. Alright guys, we've made it into the cave finally here, and right where the cave kind of opens up, there's this massive Hindu temple here, and I found that this has kind of been the bottleneck. So everyone that's been holding offerings on their head, they're heading in through the temple there and then up those stairs, and then in here it kind of finally opens up a little bit so we can just explore the caves and just check out some of the other shrines and some of the other things going on here. But again, just very crazy being here on one of the busiest days here in Batu Caves during the Thaipusam ceremony. This is like the place that everyone comes for this festival. So anyways, let's walk around the cave a little bit and I'll show you guys a little bit of the temples and some of the shrines in here. So much going on in here, it's hard to even explain what all is happening, but it kind of feels like the end of a pilgrimage or something. A lot of people that had the piercings in their mouths and in their backs, some of the priests are taking those out. People are leaving their offering of the milk that was on the vases on top of their head there in the temple, and then there are these other stairs that take you through the cave and out to the other side. So I'm going to see if we can head up those stairs right behind me there and see what's up on the other side of the cave here. Just come up those stairs out the other side of the cave. The cave kind of opens up a little bit. You can see the sky, and then there's just this other little temple here, a couple more shrines, but it's a little bit more relaxed. Just some nice fresh air after just being so busy and so crazy in there and just packed with people. So yeah, let's walk around the outdoor part of the cave here and just check out some of the shrines. This was absolutely crazy. Not what I expected when I woke up this morning, and not the Batu caves I was expecting to show you. But hopefully you guys are able to get a little bit of an idea of just being in this cave, some of these Hindu shrines, and I guess if you want to come to this festival, it's in late January or early February, but it is chaotic. I mean, I've been completely miserable most of the time because I'm just like crammed and I'm just sweating. It's so hot and you're just stuffed with everybody. Anyways, let's head out of the cave and back down to the bottom of the stairs of the Batu cave. I've just come down from the Batu caves here, and the crowd is dying down a little bit. There's still a couple dances going on, and there's still a few people going up, but it wasn't nearly as crazy as it was when it took like 2 hours to get up the caves earlier. And down here, there's a couple more temples, so I just walked briefly through a couple of the temples here since the crowd has died down a bit. But basically, I was looking up a little bit more what the Thaipusam ceremony is, and I guess Murugan, which is the big golden statue in front of the Batu caves, this celebrates his victory over the demons. So it's a big festival for the god of this temple, so that's why it's such a massive deal here. And again, I didn't even know this was happening when I got on the train this morning, so this is just a complete accident that I ended up being here. And again, I wasn't able to show you like all of Batu caves that I wanted to, but I think this was a way cooler experience for me, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. And it's so loud, I'm like shouting over the loudspeaker and the drums. I probably blew an eardrum today, but one of the most crazy things I've done so far on this trip at least. So anyways, I think I'm gonna try to head back to KL. I'm absolutely exhausted from the hours of waiting in the sun and in the line.